100,000 reps in 90 days. Let me repeat it. This company, LiveGood, has actually put in over 110,000 reps in their business in 90 days. I don't think I've ever seen a company, there might be some, I don't think that I can recall seeing a company grow so fast. This is definitely I guess you can say some major momentum that you definitely want to be a part of. If you're already promoting something, if you're already in something or whatever, I would definitely add this as another stream of income. I've got a lot of multiple income streams. Yes, I do other things as well. For those that think you just have to just do one thing, I don't know who made that rule up. We do multiple things, and one of our income streams is definitely LiveGood. Okay, and I'm going to give you a few reasons on why I think it's moving so fast. Okay, and there's a lot of people making money as well. We're making money. We got people on our team that are making money as well. I think it's a solid business. I really do. I think it's a really solid business. Great products, great system, if you will. I haven't seen any like glitches or site going down. Normally, in my experience, if I see a company grow so fast, very quickly like that, they're having like all kinds of issues with the websites down half the time, can't log in, you can't do this. And I'm sure there's been some little hiccups along the way. I mean, me and my wife, we create systems, so we know what comes with that. But they've been pretty consistent in terms of everything's always up. I mean, every time I go to it, I always log in, no problem. I haven't had anybody have any issues trying to get signed up or whatever, but for the most part, they've done an outstanding job just scaling the business and allowing people to scale their business. So I'm going to cover a few things on why I think it's moving so fast. I've got 4 points here. Number one, I think one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, I think it's moving so fast here. I got my notes right here. Very affordable startup. It's only $50 for a person to actually get in position inside of LiveGood, and that's huge. It's not $500, it's not $1,000. Not to say there's anything wrong with that. There's just different costs that people charge for different businesses based off of whatever it is that they need to make a profit. And I get with network marketing, typically products are typically overpriced for sure. And so I get it, but here they're just charging for the membership, $50, $10 a month. So the affordable startup, all a person really needs is just $50, $49.95, and they're in the business, and they got a whole 90 days to recoup their I don't want to say investment, they just recoup their membership fee. All they need is 2 people. They bring 2 people in, boom, you made your money back, right? So I think and again, those 2 people, all they got to do is pay $50 as well. So it just makes sense. It's a really, really easy, simple business for people to get started with. They don't need a lot of money to get started and become a member of LiveGood. And so I think that's pretty cool. So that's one reason I think that's contributing to a lot of the success as well. And matter of fact, I got one that I want to add to this as well. Here, this is like a kicker, I would say, and I'm gonna come to it here in just a few moments here. Okay. All right, got it. Number 2, I would definitely say affordable monthly cost. It's only $9.95 to maintain. Okay. So I would recommend anybody, to, create you an account inside of LiveGood, pay your $9.95, or just pay up for the whole year, because you can actually pay that for the whole year and you don't have to worry about any monthly fees. And that way you can stay active. You're going to find out why that's going to be important. Like, we're active. We're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be inside of LiveGood for sure. Okay. I can guarantee you definitely over the next, 12 months for sure. Simply because, which I'm going to be talking about here in just a few. So the monthly fee, I think, is really, really affordable. I think anybody can actually get started with LiveGood, and not to mention they can get started and they can maintain. I know a lot of times people have a hard time maintaining their auto ship, in network marketing or whatever, because it might be a little expensive or whatever it might be. Here, people shouldn't have that issue whatsoever. I know everybody's different. Everybody has different situations, so I can't speak for everybody, but I think for the masses, $49.95, $9.95 a month, I think is pretty affordable for the masses. And I think that those two components, the affordability of starting and the monthly to maintain, I think that's really helping that momentum. Okay, so that was number 2. Number 3. This is pretty interesting. Hyper momentum. Just hyper momentum. I think in December, I think they had like I want to say it was like in December, I think it had like 2,000 people. January they had like 17,000. And February I think they did a well over 20-something thousand people. It might even be more than that. I can't remember the numbers. They talked about it on one of the calls, but just a lot of, I think it might have been like 50. I can't remember. Just a lot of people, because right now there are over 100,000 reps, in the company right now. So I've never seen this before. I mean, just incredible hyper momentum. And normally when I see this, it's going to be like this for a while. It will plateau. It will, momentum starts and it goes, and it's going to level off, right? Right now is the time, if you're going to do it, if you're going to be a part of the momentum and take advantage of the opportunity, I would definitely, get in now versus later. I mean, I think it's still going to be a great opportunity. They've got some really cool things, and who knows, they can go to 2 million people or 3 million. Who knows? They're projecting that they're going to have 1 million members by the end of 2023. And at the pace that they're going, that's probably a fair statement. Okay. That's because right now we're at 100,000 reps. When you hit those kind of numbers, it doesn't take much to get another 100,000. Like it might have taken them a little over or close to 90 days to hit 100,000, but it might only take 30 days to hit another 100,000, if that makes sense. So because there's just so much momentum, there's so many people, right? And so the numbers start growing exponentially much faster. Okay, you're bringing in, at one point you're bringing in a couple hundred people a day company wide. Then you're bringing in, 500, then 1,000, then 2. I think I was on a call early this week. They were talking about, I think we're doing like 3,000 people a day. So it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow. Okay, so the hyper momentum right now is key. This is a prime time, and it's probably going to be lasting for a while. So I would definitely get in position ASAP so you can really help take advantage, not just in terms of the matrix and all that, and talk in terms of just the interest and the proof, the social proof of it all, right? Because there's a lot of chatter going on about LiveGood, so I would definitely take advantage of that piece there, if that makes sense. So that was number 3. So 1 was affordable to start, 2 was affordable monthly cost, and then of course 3 was hyper momentum, and then 4 is really, I would say, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this last section, number 4, last. I'm gonna make it number 5. We're gonna have a kicker here. We have a little bonus. So let me jump straight to, let's turn matrix number 4 into, there's a lot of matrix hype, right? That's also contributing to the momentum as well. A lot of people, hey, get involved and your matrix can fill out. Is that true? I did a video, I think a few days ago, about, is this true? Can you, and the answer is yes, you definitely can. I can't say that won't happen, and I can't say it will happen for you. I can't say it will or won't, because it all depends on when you get involved. Some people are going to get involved right now and go to work, and they're going to go to work. I mean, wow. Right? They're going to be all in when it comes to LiveGood. Then there are going to be a lot of people that's not going to do nothing at all. They're just going to just get in and just hopefully pray, keep their fingers crossed that they get somebody. And then maybe those people get somebody, and those people, they're just there to wait. They're like fish. When you go fish, you just sit there and you just wait, right? That's what they're doing, right? But there are going to be some people that are going to really, really crush this thing and really take control of it and really build their matrix and get a lot of spillover and spill under. Okay, spill under is what you can kind of control yourself. Because it starts with you. You shared it with Joe and Mike, and those guys shared it with Sue and Susan or whoever, right? And it just kind of went. Next thing you know, there's thousands, tens of thousands of people in the organization. But it all started because of your activity. You would have never got those individuals in it had you, brought in those first people. Make sense? So those are the people that are going to really win inside of LiveGood. Those that are just waiting around, that's fine. It's just going to take time for you to really make any significant income, any impactful income at all. Okay. So just be patient. Just, keep your membership active, pay your $9.95 or pay for the whole year and just hang out. I wouldn't even, you probably don't have to worry about logging in. Maybe you need to log in, order your products. If you need to order products every month or whatever, take advantage of the amazing products that they have. But look at it as this is my kind of like an investment. I'm just here to be in position to take advantage of the momentum that's growing inside of LiveGood, and I'm in, and who knows, I'm in position to benefit, from a lot of the things that's happening inside of LiveGood over time. It might not happen in a month. It might not happen in 3 months. Hell, it might not even happen in 6 months. It might even happen in 9 months or even 12 months, but just be around, because as it grows, positions need to be filled inside of the matrix as in the company as a whole. But remember, there's 100,000 people inside of LiveGood, and guess what they got? Just like you. They got a matrix too. Ooh, that just hurt somebody. You didn't think of it like that, did you? You thought you were the only one that had a matrix. Well, there's 100,000+ people. They got a matrix as well. So here's a secret. If you really want to really take advantage of this opportunity, go share it with people and don't stop. And just keep sharing. Keep sharing. Okay. What am I doing? I'm making a video. Why? Because it's going to be on YouTube. Right? And this message will always be delivered in 24/7. So we're going to always share it. Even if we got other streams, which we do, got other streams of income going on, but we're definitely going to take advantage and ride this journey into the sunset with LiveGood, because I think it's definitely going to be very impactful for 2023. You're going to start hearing and seeing some very interesting stories here in the next maybe 90 days from people that's kind of been in since around January, February, right? You're going to start hearing some very interesting stories around their matrix. Just wait. I said it. But it's going to be some very interesting stories of some things happening inside of, LiveGood when it comes to people's residual income as this thing continues to grow. So it's going to be very interesting to see. I'm officially in. Obviously, a lot of other people are already in as well. So the question is, are you going to be in? Okay. And I'm not looking for it right now. I'm just in position. I'm just going to watch it grow, do my part, contribute to the matrix, right? Because I know I can speed it up if I'm contributing to the matrix, and I'm just going to watch it grow. So those are the 4 things. And I got a bonus here I'm going to share with you. Again, number 1 was affordable startup. 2 was the monthly costs, very low, affordable monthly cost. 3 was hyper momentum. And then I would say 4 was the matrix hype. Okay. Is it hype? Yeah. I mean, of course, network marketers, always overhype everything. It's just sales. I mean, every salesperson overhypes everything, right? It's just the nature of it. But is it true though? Yes, it is true. Okay. Is it going to be true for everyone to get their matrix filled? No, it's not, because it all depends on the individual and what they do and where they fall and what time span. Is just too many variables. You can't even count all the variables, right? It just all depends on who you signed up with. So if you're not doing anything, your sponsor, maybe who brought you in, is really not doing anything either, and their sponsor is really not doing anything either, and you have whole lineage of people above you that's not doing anything, it's going to take a lot longer for you to really get any impact in your business if that's what you're looking for. Make sense? Because nothing from nothing leads to nothing. So just kind of let that sink in. All right. So that was number 4. Number 5, here's a bonus. Kind of give you a little insight. Years ago, Lanacia and I, we were in a company that had it wasn't quite a forced matrix. It was, you can go as wide as you want. So you can bring in as many people as you want. And then you can just go, they could just all be at the top, right? And then you can, but they gave you the ability, very similar to another program that we're in now, another program where you have the ability to place people under other people. So we only went so wide. I think we only went like initially maybe like 10 wide or something like that. I can't remember, so many years ago, but we had 10 wide, and what happened was we brought in, I think personally, about 250, maybe almost 300 people direct. And so we placed a lot of those individuals under other people, so we could strategically place people. So it wasn't a force matrix. It was an open matrix, meaning, the system didn't place people for you. You placed people wherever you wanted to place them. Now the system would do it automatically for you if you never did it. It gave you a certain amount of time, and then it would just do it for you if you don't do it. But the interesting thing was, it started off kind of slow in the first maybe 3 months or so when it came to the residual income aspect of it all. And it was funny about this program. They didn't even have a fast start. It wasn't a fast start commission. It was all based off of residual income. But after about 90 days, I started seeing people hitting ranks and stuff like that, in terms of, larger ranks. People always hit the smaller ranks or whatever, right? You see that all the time. I'm talking about people started hitting some of the bigger ranks. They're making $2,500 a month residual. They're making $5,000 a month residual, and $10,000 in residual income. And probably after about 6 months, I started seeing stories of people making $20,000 a month. Long story short, as time progressed, after about a year, they had oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that since. They had so many people. I've seen some companies since then that had the same kind of structure. It produced the same kind of result, though. Had a lot of people making $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, $80,000, $100,000 a month. I had a close friend of mine was doing, after about a year, was making over $120,000 a month in a very similar structure. Okay. It literally grew that big. So I say all that to say this: positioning is going to be very key with LiveGood right now. Okay, get in. If get in, make you some weekly money. That's the great thing about LiveGood versus some of the other program I'm telling you about. It was no weekly money. It was all one check for the month. So you had to do all this work just for one big check the following month. But here gives you the ability to create weekly income, even for some full-time money. So go to work now and let that just do what it does. It's just you can't control that. Just all that you can control is what you do. And what I mean by that, you can't control what happens above you. You can only control what's happening below you, right? So take advantage of what we have here inside of LiveGood. Make you some weekly money. I mean, you're going to get $25 per referral. So every time someone pays $49.95, you're going to get $25, right? And you're going to get that so it doesn't matter if you brought in 5 people or 50 people in a week or 50 people in a month. You're going to make $25. And that's one thing that really attracted me was that piece. Because if it didn't have the weekly part, I don't know if I would have really been interested in it. Because, you got things that need to get taken care of today. You need income today. Great. And I know about the income for the future, but I know that's down the road. See, I'm smart enough to understand that's down the road in terms of impactful money. I don't want to make some money. I want to make impactful money. Comment below if that's you. I don't want to make some money. I want to make impactful money. Okay. I know I can make some impactful money now because of the weekly commissions. But I know the impactful money is months down the road. I'm talking about, impactful money. Okay. Yeah. You made $25 in the Matrix this month. Great. And I guess for some that's impactful, but I know that's not impactful for most people. That's not going to change your life or impact your life and other people's lives who are around you because you made $25 in the Matrix this month. 4 months down the road. I know that, 9 to 12 months down the road, we're going to be making some crazy dollars. And it could be sooner than that. I'm just speculating. Who knows? I mean, there's 100,000 plus people in this company in less than 3 months. So who knows what it's going to be like in the next 3 months? I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking on past experiences and what I've seen before, what I've seen happen for me and others. You just gotta get in position. So I say all that to say this: just get in position. I got a link right below. So if you're watching this video, trying to get a better understanding of LiveGood, around all the hype, I'm not trying to hype you up. I'm just telling you, I'm just looking at the numbers here. Okay. So if you're looking at the numbers like me, you want to position yourself, go to work, start referring other people as well, so you can speed that process up. Hey, some incredible things can happen. Because we've got some spillover, but hey, we've done way more because of what we've done. Listen to me. Yeah, we've gotten some spillover, but here's the thing. I'm not worried about that because I can't control that. I just let that happen because it's all about, I know my partner, right? But I know I can control more based off of what we do. And that's what we're doing. And that's what you see a lot of people that are on the leaderboard inside of LiveGood. That's what you see them do. And that's why a lot of people are winning. I mean, there's a lot of people here winning too. And the people that are winning are the ones that are really putting in the work. So again, shout out to all the people that are ranking up. Shout out to all the people that's definitely putting in work. Shout out to all the people that's just here watching inside, but not doing anything. Just stay in. Okay. Just, I recommend that you do something because you can really speed up the process and make some weekly money. You can get paid next week. Okay. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice to get paid next week? Wouldn't that be lovely? Right. Well, hey, guess what? You can do that because of the weekly income we got here inside of LiveGood. So that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to kind of rant, kind of give you a little insight on some things and everything. But again, 100,000 reps in 90 days. Wow. It's going to be interesting to see what it's going to be like in the next 90 days again. So it's going to be very interesting. So with that said, guys, click on the link. I got a link right below this video. Click on that. That'll take you to my page. You can see everything about LiveGood and go ahead and position yourself. Go ahead and take the tour. Then go ahead and upgrade inside. And that way you're official, you're in, and you're ready to go. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.